Jack, you told us. You told us.
He put the boots to that girl. And Kim Porter put her life.
All y'all up for free.
Do you feel like they're trying to silence you?
Of course they're trying to silence me. That's why they sent shooters to 87th Street, Harold's Chicken, and try to shoot me down in the middle of the day.
This is going to be paid off. There's another NDA. It's terrible. I've seen what they do. The ritualistic behaviors, the drinking, putting girls in the suitcases, dumping them in alleyways. It's horrifying.
How many victims potentially do you think there could be?
Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself.
Hey, you won't believe what just happened. Jaguar Wright, the singer, is revealing everything about Diddy. She claims he tried to silence her, but she's not backing down. You might wonder why this matters, but this isn't just celebrity gossip. We're talking about a major music figure trying to hush someone up. And Jaguar is willing to take risks to share the truth. You don't want to miss this. Trust me.
10 AR-15s pointed in my face. A guy in the bushes at the window. If it wasn't for me sitting there holding that teddy bear, what if I got fans out there that are kind of disgusted about the whole thing? He said he was getting death threats. He said they kept calling him a snitch and was threatening to harm him and his midnight colored wife. And that Cocoa Crispy Milk baby. You know that they live in that Buick.
Oh, man.
You know, he wanted to be in the Nature Boy camp.
Nah, okay.
The boy, the Kulu. He's the one that hates Solar. He's the one that started the rumor saying that me and Solar had an intimate relationship. Because he was jealous that I took Solar and Shaka under my wing. He wanted to be a part of them. He wanted to be in there, but he ain't get accepted. He got rejected. Can you imagine?
That's hard. Yeah.
Who the fuck gets rejected from Nature Boy? He takes everybody, G.
The cult says no.
Like, that's like the devil saying, no, not that one.
The devil swipe left. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, but that's how this boy became, obsessed with hunting down because they rejected him. So he started stalking them. And in the interest of the public. Yeah, but you wanted to eat the seminal fluid you wanted to take the sacramite. You wanted to be down. You wanted to. Yeah.
So.
And guess what? He even lied about that. He even lied about turning me in. He lied about everything, And I asked King World 2020 the other day, you want to call me a liar and you want to sit up here and defend people that you've never met. And you've also never met me. Let's talk about people that you have met. How about we talk about people you actually know? Why did Devon lie? Why did Kulu lie? I don't know why he lied. I don't even care. I don't know why he did it. But this is your most trusted ally. Y'all got yourselves as the neighborhood watch for YouTube. And he's a liar.
All right, let's dive into this drama and see how it all began. Jaguar Wright has been around in the music scene for a while, but what she's about to reveal is going to shake things up like an earthquake in high heels. Picture this. It's just another day on social media, everyone scrolling and liking, when suddenly Jaguar drops a bombshell so shocking it could melt your phone. And guess what? It's about Diddy. Jaguar starts spilling the tea on all the shady stuff happening behind the scenes in the music industry, naming names, and Diddy keeps coming up like a bad penny. We all know Diddy has a lot of power, but Jaguar claims he's been misusing it like a bull in a china shop. The buzz on the streets is unreal. Everyone's wondering what's next. Will Diddy respond? Will Jaguar keep revealing more? It's like a soap opera, but with better music and worse attitudes. Jaguar is just getting warmed up. She drops a major accusation, saying Diddy runs the industry like it's his playground, deciding who gets to succeed and who doesn't. She claims he's blackballing artists who don't follow his rules, making it impossible for them to get gigs or deals or even have their music played on the radio. And that's just the start. Jaguar hints at wild parties where shocking things happen that would make your grandma gasp. She's talking about drugs, coercion, and all sorts of dirty secrets that have been hidden for years.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. And all of you bitches that won't speak, I hope you get charged right with them as an accessory before, during, or after each crime, because every bitch that's been around Diddy seen Diddy beat a bitch. Period.
So, we've seen Diddy do a public apology.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
That's my thought. You just did a statement a month ago saying you never done nothing like that. Now you say different? My. How illuminating. When was you lying? When you said you never done nothing like that after you got shown doing it? It must suck to know that Jay-Z is most likely paid for all of this to be done to you. Little booty hole brother. Fucking thing one and thing two.
Did he?
They are psychopaths. And they have been working together for the better part of 25 years. They collect victims. They compete. And they claim their prizes. You know, there was a movie called Kiss the Girls. Do you remember that with Morgan Freeman? And
No, I definitely remember that. Yep.
And remember, they were looking for the Casanova unaliver, the serial killer. And as they went into their investigation, they started seeing that certain crimes were mirroring one another. Two different styles. Same hunt, same kill. They came to find out that it was two of them working, mirroring, competing. One type of woman grabbed one way, same type of woman grabbed another way on the other side of the country. They were able to find their lunar cycle and how they hunted and when they picked. And guess what? It was the sloppy one that got him caught. Because it was the sophisticated one that taught him how to hunt. You remember that?
Yep.
What if I told you I was Ashley Judd?
And the craziest part. Jaguar claims she has proof, screenshots and voice messages. Enough dirt to bury Diddy's reputation 6 feet under. She's not just making accusations. She's firing away with everything she's got. You might wonder why she's sharing all this now after so many years. Jaguar says she's had enough. Enough of the secrets and the lies. And enough of watching good people get mistreated by the industry. She's ready to risk it all to reveal the truth. Even if it means going against one of the biggest names in music. The entire music world is on edge, waiting to see what happens next. It feels like a high-stakes poker game, and Jaguar has just gone all in. Will Diddy call her bluff, or will he fold faster than a cheap lawn chair?
Carter is just as bad as the diddler. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it.
So,
there's been so many people on the internet trying to figure out where you are. They're watching you. They're doing all types of stuff trying to figure you
You
out.
want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing.
So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put hands on you?
I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me and he's got it on tape. Just like Diddy. And they're gonna be crazy. It's gonna be the women that give him in the end.
So you say that that Jay-Z.
Fuck Jay-Z! And I think it's time for him to start speaking up about his very good friend. Just 9 months ago, you were singing his praises. All that he's done for the culture. And how you gotta be crazy like Diddy to make it. Then you didn't want to sit next to him at the Grammys. Told everybody that he had cooties. And canceled the Rock Nation brunch, which is your favorite event. Because that's how you line up who you gonna move around next year. Like y'all did with Clarence Avon. I'm gonna get you. And I told you I would. And I'm gonna keep my word. And you're gonna pay me in full. I got your boy Diddy by the nuts. How long you think before I'll have yours right here in mine?
Hold up, because this tea is about to get even hotter. Diddy isn't the type to back down from a fight. He's bringing out the big guns. But here's the million-dollar question. What happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable Jaguar? If you thought Diddy would just sit back and let his empire crumble, think again. This man has built an empire taller than his stack of hit records. And he's not about to let it fall because of some tea. Diddy has a reputation shinier than his diamond collection. And he's ready to polish it until it blinds anyone who dares to look. Word on the street is that his people have started making calls. And these aren't your friendly, "Hey, how you doing?" type of calls. We're talking about calls that make your phone feel hot. The kind that makes you want to throw it in the freezer just to cool things down. Sources say Diddy's team is pulling out all the stops with threats, pressure, and suggestions that make you check under your car before starting it. It's like they're playing hardball, but the ball is on fire and covered in spikes. But Jaguar, oh honey, she's not backing down. She's standing her ground like her feet are glued to the floor. When Diddy's people come at her with threats, she just laughs. She's like, bring it on. I've got receipts longer than a CVS receipt after buying a pack of gum. She's waving those receipts around like a flag, daring anyone to try to take them from her.
What would it take for Jay-Z to go down like Diddy did?
I don't know. But I got an idea that Evan Rogers is going to help me figure that out.
And who is Evan?
Evan was the producer who only seemed to work on teeny bopper projects, who discovered Rihanna at 3 a.m. in the morning in a hotel room on the island where she comes from, with no parental supervision. And then she was put on a private plane, a minor, from one country to another. without parental supervision. And she ended up in a boardroom with Mr. Carter without parental supervision. Y'all got young children. Would you just let your daughter leave and go to a whole other country with some motherfucking niggas you don't know?
Absolutely not.
Doing talent shows at 3 a.m.
So you're saying that the rumors are true. There are rumors circulating that Rihanna was actually trafficked here. Are you saying that
Starting to
that's...
sound that way, don't it? Because her daddy ain't show up till 24 hours later to pick up a $500,000 check for his daughter's ass. Maybe we should look more into that album, Auntie. That album cover was disturbing. A child bride with a crown over her head and blood smeared on her face. I don't know. How don't people see SOSs anymore? I mean, maybe I'm just crazy.
So do you think that there will ever be a space or a time where Rihanna may come forward and express some of her experiences?
I don't know, but I'm working. I'm working around the clock. She didn't look comfortable pregnant, throwing up that goddamn diamond sign during Super Bowl. Word has it, she didn't want to do it at all. She just had no choice. And then she was forced to step down from her billion-dollar company so she could be a mom. I guess that's what happens when your pimp put up all the money in the first place.
Do you think that's also the reason why the album situation is what it is, where she's not dropping any music?
I mean, if I was her, I wouldn't. More music means more indebted. More music means more money laundering. More music means she stays a shell corporation and not a human being. You wanna know what's funny? The only difference between Inga Marchand and Rihanna is that one was international, the other one was right next door. Both about 14, both tender, both damn near virgins, both mid-rated by Sean Carter. I don't know. I wonder how Rihanna's feeling about being replaced by Blue Ivy.
The whole industry is watching now, and it's more tense than a rubber band stretched to its limit. Everyone is wondering who will blink first, Diddy with all his power and connections, or Jaguar armed only with her truth and a lot of courage. Jaguar has been spilling the tea on how Diddy's team tried to silence her, and it's not pretty. She's talking about late-night phone calls, mysterious accidents happening to those who speak out, and pressure that would make a diamond feel like it has it easy. She's painting a picture of an industry where silence is bought and sold like stocks. But here's the kicker. Jaguar claims she has proof, recordings, emails, and evidence that would make any lawyer's eyes light up like it's Christmas morning. She's not just making accusations. She's loading her tea cannon with hard facts and firing away. And you know what? People are starting to listen. It's like the entire industry is holding its breath, waiting to see what happens next. Will more people come forward? Will Diddy's empire start to crumble? Or will Jaguar suddenly find herself retiring from the music business?
What be your expectation walking in the court, to discuss this situation? And
I expect to walk out.
there you go. And boom, goes the dynamite.
And that's what I do. That's what I've been doing. I told him last year when I walked out, all charges dismissed. It's gonna be that.
Is God telling you this? Because I just feel like you just know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So like you already know when you go in there. Like I'm coming out.
Yeah. He determines. You know, I decided, I don't know, the name of that production company still is just irking me. Because I really do walk by faith. I devoted my life to walking by faith. I don't worry about what human beings are saying or doing because I know what God said. And the closer that I walk to that, to those words and live by that motto, I don't worry about nothing. Like when I say Jag don't give no fucks, I mean literally, because I don't worry about nothing. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It was already written, so ain't nothing I can do to change it. The only thing that I can do is stay out of its way, accept it, or maybe bend it. Mm. You can't change the future, but you can bend circumstances. Yeah. And I'm an airbender. Yeah. I dance on that line because I know the power of the tongue. And I know if I believe it and I say it, it will be ashe. See, I believe things a little differently than most people do. That's why I'm so confusing. I get it. I wouldn't believe me if I was them either. They sleeped in a woke. Understand me. I'm conscious, you're not. And that. We were in the airport and we're on the moving walkway. And I said, count how many people got phones out. I just do that. 85% of the people that were around look like zombies. And the people that weren't looking down,
on my phone.
I don't know what to do without.
Well, honey, the industry isn't just holding its breath anymore. It's having a full-blown panic attack. Remember when we thought this was just about Diddy and Jaguar? That was just the appetizer. The main course is about to be served, and it's messier than a toddler eating spaghetti. Jaguar is spilling tea on the whole music industry, and let me tell you, everyone is getting nervous. It's like she has a magic mirror revealing all the dirty secrets hiding in the closets of the music business. And these aren't just little skeletons. We're talking full-on graveyards of scandals now. Here's where it gets interesting. Other artists are starting to speak up too. Some are backing Jaguar like she's a new Moses, leading them to the promised land of truth. They're sharing their own stories, adding fuel to this already blazing fire. But then you have others calling her crazy, saying she's just stirring up drama for attention. It's like the music industry is split right down the middle, and everyone is picking a side.
It will be what it's been until we break it. And we should break it. We haven't done right. And we need to let the future make the choices because they're the ones that are going to have to live out those consequences. When I think about Tupac and I think about Nipsey, I become embarrassed because if people had started speaking up about Diddy sooner, Nipsey might still be here. Takeoff might still be here. If I had spoke on what I suspected back in the late 90s, Lamont Coleman might still be here. We fucked it up. Generation Z, we just need to clean up our mess and we need to give it to them. That's what's right. I don't know, maybe that sounds crazy, but that's what's right.
Thank you, Jack.
Well, Tiffany's on her way. We're having Roscoe's by the pool. I'm gonna give you guys a call. She wants to meet you.
Okay, cool.
Venus.
All right, give us a call.
Love you.
Bye.
Back, Jack.
And hey, no means no.
Right.
And don't believe the hype.
Girl, you should see what's happening on social media. Twitter has turned into a war zone, with artists firing shots at each other left and right. Instagram lives are popping off every 5 minutes, with someone new sharing their take on the situation. It's like World War III in the music business, but instead of bullets, they're firing tweets and hashtags. And Jaguar, she's not slowing down at all. She's naming names faster than a snitch in a police station. We're talking big names, not just small-time players. She's dropping receipts like they're hot potatoes, and trust me, they're scorching. It's like she's on a mission from God to expose every shady deal and backroom handshake in the industry. The fans are going wild, picking sides quicker than you can say cancel culture. 1 minute an artist is everyone's favorite, and the next, they're getting dragged harder than a ragdoll in a dog park. It's like a giant game of musical chairs, but when the music stops, someone's career might be over. Jaguar's revelations are shaking up the industry big time. She's talking about payola still being a thing, with radio stations getting paid under the table to play certain artists. She's exposing how some big charity concerts are really just tax write-offs for the rich and famous. And don't even get me started on what she's saying about those fancy award shows. Turns out, some of those golden statues might be made of fool's gold.
Now imagine all your hopes and dreams. You're making $500 a week. You just spent $1,000. And you ain't even paid for your promo pictures yet. Gotta have a promo picture with a bio to go with the CD or the cassette tape or the DAT tape. That's what it was like for us. Now you gotta sit there and pray he's not a fucking pervert. You gotta pray he doesn't have cameras in the dressing room. You gotta pray that he doesn't grab your tit again to let you know that you need to drop your shirt a little bit more. But this is the guy that everybody goes to. This is the guy that's approved. This is the guy that they don't want to see anybody else's work but him. So, hopefully you avoid being sexually harassed or assaulted. Now you $2,000 in. And you go up to that company and you sit with these motherfuckers. And they smile and they listen to your shit in front of you and they telling you, yeah. Yeah, well, we about to start signing again. Yo, I feel you, kid. Yo, this shit is dope. Yo, man, this shit is... Yeah, you walking out on top of the world. And before you turn the fucking corner after you close the door, they're calling you every fucking thing but a child of God and fucking throwing your shit in the trash. And no one's ever gonna hear it. Imagine how many millions of motherfucking people have that experience. Over 800,000 artists are signed every year worldwide, and yet your list of celebrities is less than 250. Out of that, maybe 10 of them will become superstars, megastars. Tell me something. How many of their best rivals ended up in the trash? How many motherfuckers had that gift and that ability and they went to that label and they said, we're gonna sign you, we're gonna promote you, and we're gonna do this, knowing they're never gonna do anything. They're gonna put you on the fucking shelf because Clive Davis paid them to sign you so you be stuck. And for a favor from him later. Maybe a nomination for a Grammy. Imagine that. You're trapped in that fucking deal. Better yet, let me put a face to it. Bobby Sessions.
Close to home.
That's not close to home. That's fucking bull's eye. What happened to Bobby Sessions? 8 years ago, he was supposed to be the hottest thing out of Dallas. Everything was great Everything was wonderful. He was being looked at. He was actually almost saw as a rival for Big Sean at one point. Got signed to Def Jam. Def Jam. Bobby Sessions. That should have been an easy win. Community activist. Had his sexy on, hung in the right crowds. Where's Bobby Sessions? Def Jam recording artist. Wonder who paid to get him out the way. Because that motherfucker was on fire until he put his name on that paper. Somebody tell me I'm lying.
Girl, you know how they say it's always calm before the storm? Well, this silence we're hearing right now isn't calm. It's terrified. Word on the street is that Jaguar is about to name names that will make everything we've heard so far look like child's play. So here's where we're at now, and trust me, it's messier than a toddler's first attempt at makeup. Jaguar Wright is standing her ground like she's wearing cement shoes, while Diddy's empire is shaking like a leaf in a hurricane. The whole industry is in more chaos than a Black Friday sale. It's like watching a high-stakes game of chess, but all the pieces are on fire. Everyone and their mama is waiting to see what will happen next. Will Jaguar back down? A chance. Will Diddy sue? He might, but that could open up a whole new can of worms. Or will more people come forward, turning this tea party into a full-on flood? The suspense is thicker than peanut butter stuck to the roof of your mouth. We've got lawyers making statements left and right about defamation and slander. It's like a courtroom drama with better outfits and more attitude. PR teams are working overtime, trying to spin this mess into gold like they're Rumpelstiltskin on steroids. Social media is more lit than a bonfire doused in gasoline. Every tweet, every post, every comment is like another match thrown onto this already blazing inferno. Now Jaguar's out here saying she has more tea to spill, and honey, it's supposed to be hotter than Satan's sauna. She's dropping hints like breadcrumbs, leading us down a path that has everyone on the edge of their seats. Will she expose more industry bigwigs? Uncover secret deals that have been hiding in the shadows? Or maybe she has some receipts that will make even the toughest cookie in the business crumble.
Artists were very promising until they went to fucking Erykah Badu's goddamn healing house.
How many?
Ooh. How many people got auditioned by Coco before they got a meeting with the Badoozle? How many young Dallas rappers right now can tell you the smell of Coco pussy just to get a feature? Have to pay and the bitch still don't show up. God damn it, I done lost my head.
Damn. I mean, are we just sheep out here?
Everybody know the rope-a-dope with the Wright sisters.
So, all right, Jen.
They've been robbing every fucking young rapper on South Dallas. Word on my mama, yo. On my mama, dead or alive.
Center?
She done ran through at least, you listen to me, she said Coco first. You know my sister really want to work with you.
Man.
On some fucking, y'all be fire heartbeat shit. Nigga, this shit is wild out here, G. And they be young bulls too. Yo, let's go down to the Big T and look at some grills.
Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay, so...
What would you do for a cash?
So, Jack, stay right there because...
I'm telling you, these niggas is thirsty. I don't understand it, but it is what it is.
Stay right there.
Fuck it.
Just today.
Yeah. Y'all know I ain't lying.
Yeah, just today.
Them niggas get younger and younger every year. The last nigga she had over there at the Big T was what, 28?
Young. We don't know age, but young. But young.
She older than me.
Damn.
I'm 47. Okay. She older than me. That nigga 28.
Sex in the City.
That's not Sex in the City. Nigga, that's SVU. All I know is we were meditating and I woke up with no clothes on. She said the ayahuasca was safe. Like, nigga. You know how many niggas I heard say that in that fucking healer house? God damn, I can't. I'm done with this hat. Fuck the hat.
I got it. Happy birthday hat. Happy birthday hat.
Happy fucking birthday to me.
So, Jack.
Shout out to Jill Scott. Diss me to my face, bitch.
Yeah.
I got no time for fake one.
The whole music world is holding its breath, wondering who's going to come out on top. It's like we're all watching a boxing match, but instead of punches, they're throwing scandals. In one corner, we have Jaguar, the underdog with a voice louder than a foghorn. In the other, Diddy, the heavyweight champ who's been running the game for decades. Who will be left standing when the dust settles? Right now, it feels like we're in the eye of the hurricane. Jaguar's allegations have shaken the very foundation of the music industry, exposing cracks in what we thought was solid ground. Artists are looking over their shoulders, wondering if they're next on Jaguar's hit list. Record labels are scrambling to cover their tracks, praying their skeletons stay hidden in the closet. And the fans, they're eating it all up like it's the juiciest gossip buffet they've ever seen.
That's Jay French.
That's French, all right, French. French, point at that camera, yeah, point at that camera.
What up, crew?
What up, French?
Hey, man, I see y'all, man.
We had to cut your song at the last one, but
y'all fucking did it, man.
Thank you. 1 million subscribers.
Y'all did the big one, man.
Did
it, man.
Listen. Hey, French, we may not have all day. You need to drop your IG for those to know where to go find that music.
Jaguar J French. On everything.
On everything.
Jaguar J French.
Yeah.
Definitely. Blessings King.
On everything. Or just J French on everything. Letter J French like the name.
Yo, we gotta get to Club Sativa, bro.
Hold on, man. Congrats to this platform.
Thank you. Them lights, that blue couch. We appreciate.
Y'all finna kill Vlad. Vlad ain't finna know what to do in the event.
All right, hey, real quick, French, we're gonna let you get your host on. And Jack, bring the phone close to your mic. Give us one question you would ask Jack. One question, go ahead.
Jag, one question I want to ask Jag.
Yeah, let's go. Ooh.
When is your fucking album coming out?
There you go. Right.
Do you want an immediate response?
I want to.
When I get them 3 tracks I asked for 2 months ago.
Ball back in your court. Ball back in your court.
Hey, I got you. Jaguar, you know I got you.
Well, then let's get it.
Let's do it.
We got
You ain't got it. Can we just get it? No, Diddy.
I was watching you singing behind Jay-Z in 2002 or something.
See?
I was watching it last night. I sent it to you. And I was watching how everybody was like reacting to it. And it was incredible. It was really incredible feat. It made the whole thing work.
Man.
And that's where you really shine. And I can't wait for everybody to get to see you do that again.
And French, you got a song called FJZ?
Man, no, that's not me. That's AI.
That ain't the single. We're not pushing that single no more. We ain't pushing that single no more. So we going with another track.
AI, man.
All right, hey French, salute, man. Hey, watch this when it drops. It's about to be epic. It's about to get epic.
Definitely, man. Trust me, I believe you, and I know it.
Appreciate.
I see you, my brother. I see you, my brother.
Listen to me. I tried to see you while I was at home.
Really?
Yeah, well, I was in and out.
Oh, okay. It's all good. We'll talk about it later.
Wait a minute.
Oh, she said, hold on.
It's about to get crunk.
Oh.
I believe it.
It's about to get real crunk.
Oh.
I know, man. Come on, I know.
All right.
I already know. Like, what the fuck else do I expect? What else can we expect?
Okay.
Well, there you go. Till Jay
Love
French
you.
sits
I'm
on the
talking
couch.
to the flamethrower herself. Talking about it's finna get hot in here. Nigga,
Hey, man.
Love you.
I love you too.
All right,
French,
bro.
salute.
Girl, we've been on one wild ride, and it's not over yet. This whole mess with Jaguar and Diddy has blown up bigger than anyone could have imagined. We're not just talking about two people beefing anymore. This is about the entire music industry getting put on blast. Jaguar is out here exposing secrets left and right, and everyone's wondering who's next. The streets are saying more artists might come forward with their own stories, and Diddy is probably sweating bullets right now. So keep your eyes peeled and your ears open because this tea is still brewing. Trust me, it's about to get even hotter. The music world will never be the same after this, and we're all here for it.